Late at night we stumble through the city, acting like we know where to go. Standing there in the shadows looking pretty, like your eyes have been laced with gold. Yeah. We are the lost ones, yeah, we are the ones that will always roll. All the time we feeling trapped and guilty, making deals the only way we know. We're coming alive, yeah, coming alive, yeah.
Oh, crap. That's a really good gift.
Now we gotta get France something.
Wait, we could use Etsy's new gift mode.
Yes. What do the French like? Anyone?
Cheese. They like cheese.
Brilliant. Done.
Plateau de fromage! Ooh la la!
Don't panic. Gift easy with gift mode. New on Etsy.
Start of the second quarter, Rams at the 36-yard line. Stafford under center with Kyren Williams in the backfield. Give it to him. Williams again finding some good yards, and it's a nice pickup of 7 out to the 43. And the Chiefs hogged the ball that first quarter. The Rams had it, but then lost it when Ben Skowronek fumbled it into the end zone. But the Rams defense came up big, gave them the ball back, and Kyren Williams 3 rush for 25 yards. 2nd and 3 from the 43. Chiefs again just going to send 4. Stafford throws, and it's complete. And again, Demarcus Robinson, 8 for 8 for 80 yards for Matthew Stafford to start this game. Puts the Rams at midfield. Of course, Cooper Kupp just 1 catch. Demarcus Robinson has been the main guy for Stafford with 3. Robinson, of course, the former Chief, won a Super Bowl when he beat the Rams in Super Bowl 4. From midfield, here's a give. Williams up the seam and a big tackle made by Leo Chenal. Or excuse me, that's Drew Tranquill who made the tackle. Gain of 6. And boy, if that tackle wasn't made, Kyren Williams was most likely gone, and he knew it. But a touchdown-saving tackle by Drew Tranquill sets up 2nd and 4 at the 44. And again, the trend continues. 4 combined drives, 4 times teams have made it into opposing territory. Stafford to throw, looking over the middle, complete, racing down inside the 25, and that is Kyren Williams. Doing it all on the ground and through the air, and the Rams are at the 25-yard line. And Andy Reid trying to get his defense dialed in. Second time the Rams have gotten inside the 25-yard line of Kansas City. The fumble cost them on the first drive. And when it comes to executing, the Rams, when they get into opposing territory, they score 85% of the time. That fumble was a rare occasion they didn't. So let's see what they can do if they can get into the red zone from the 25. Trying to at least tie this game, but hopefully a lead. Stafford looking, firing. It is caught down to the 10 and flung down. That is Demarcus Robinson yet again. 4th catch, and Stafford is 10 for 10 for 114. The record for the most passes complete to start a game without incompletion was Aaron Rodgers, who hit 12. And he hit Demarcus Robinson, got all the way down to the 10, a gain of 15 as Reid made the tackle. 1st down and 10, as the first down is right at the goal line pretty much. So pretty much 1st and goal from the 10. As now they're saying it is 1st and goal. Stafford going to throw. This one's caught for a gain of 5, and that is Cooper Kupp. 2nd catch of the game, and Stafford 11 for 11. Kupp just 2 catches for 13 in the early stages of this game. Just a quick curl, just simply trying to find Green and get open. As the Rams were very good in short field position against Philadelphia. Most of their touchdowns came from farther away against the Lions. From the 5, 2nd and goal. Skowronek in the backfield again. Actually looks like the same exact formation. But no, they're going to give it. Williams gets down to about the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal. As they had Skowronek in the fullback position. I thought it was going to be a give to him again. But they gave it to Kyren Williams, who got 4. And if you're the Rams, what do you do? Sean McVay, one of the most aggressive coaches in the red zone, saw that against Philadelphia when he went for on 4th and goal. Here's a 3rd and goal at the 1. Skowronek back in the backfield. They're going to give it to him, and he gets redemption. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Ben Skoranek had the fumble in the opening drive. He doesn't lose it here. He scores from a yard out, and the Rams find the end zone first in Super Bowl VIII. And he was untouched. That offensive line, we mentioned they were injured in the early stages of the season. They got healthy, and this team has just gotten so much better with their O-line. And Ben Skoranek scores his first career Super Bowl touchdown. He had 2 catches for 12 yards in Super Bowl VI when they beat the Bills. The extra point is up and through 7-3. The Rams lead in Las Vegas.
Did you ever read about a frog who dreamed of being a king and then became one? Well, except for the names and a few other changes, if you talk about me, the story's the same one. But I got an emptiness deep inside that I've tried, but it won't let me go. And I'm not a man who likes to swear, but I never cared for the sound of being alone. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I cried. I am, said I, and I am lost, and I can't even say why.
Punch Buggy Red.
I am myself. I am my pride. I am.
Welcome back to Super Bowl VIII on ASC, 7-3. The touchdown by Ben Skoranek has given the Rams the lead, and we'll see if Kansas City can capitalize. The Chiefs have not trailed too much this postseason. The only time they've trailed was against Buffalo in the AFC Championship game, and when they did, they came back and won in the fourth quarter. Still a long game to go. We're only 20 minutes in. As here we go, Maher will kick this one off and away. James back to return. He will take the touchback, and they'll come out to the 25. So Kansas City is 1 for 2 on their drives today. We'll see what they have here on their third from the 25-yard line. Here's a give, and it goes to McKinnon, who's going to be wrapped up by a bunch of Rams. Just a gain of 2, and they've only allowed 9 rushing yards in this game so far. Very impressive by this Rams defense. You can tell they have came in here to stop the run, not let Kansas City get anything past that line of scrimmage. Gain of 2 from the 27 now. Mahomes going to give McKinnon, and again, nothing pretty much. Just a gain of a yard. Aaron Donald again there on the tackle. Not a tackle for a loss. He has 3 of those in this game alone. That one just a tackle for a gain of a yard. 3rd and 7 now. And you can tell the momentum is definitely starting to change. Kansas City, that sack kind of just ruined their offensive flow. And a surprise, Andy Reid's calling a lot of run plays. Don't know if they just want to get yards, try and wear down this Rams defense. But they need to start trusting the arm of Mahomes more. 3rd and 7 now. Look at that. Rams have 6 on the line. They're going to send, I believe that was 4. This one's caught, and it's Rice who finally goes down to the 47-yard line. What a start for Rashee Rice. Had the big catch on the opening drive. This one takes Kansas City to the 47. 4 catches for 72 for the rookie Rashee Rice. And the Rams, who sent 5 right there, Mahomes was able to fire it over the middle, found Rashee Rice, who had some blockers out in front, and he was able to get all the way out to the 47. So a good way to get Kansas City's offense back into rhythm right here from the 47. McKinnon will get some yardage. He'll push them past midfield, gain of 3. They'll actually mark him down at midfield. Surprising they have given Jerick McKinnon most of the carries in this game. Don't know if that was the game plan to trust the smaller, more agile running back, or we'll see if Pacheco gets some more carries later. But for the meantime, that gain of 3 puts the Chiefs at midfield. Mahomes going to throw, and it's incomplete. The target was Kelce, who has yet to have a catch today. That's now 0 for 2 for Kelce on his targets, and it's 3rd down from midfield. Excellent job. Very hard to break up a pass when you're covering Travis Kelce, and the Rams were able to do so there. Huge 3rd and 7. Rams show 4. They're going to send him. Mahomes, pressure, gets it out to McKinnon, who has to get to the marker. Second effort. Did he get it? They're going to say he did. So Kansas City's now at the 43. What an effort from Jerick McKinnon. Mahomes saw it right in the flat. There was no one over there on that left side. McKinnon, unfortunately, did not have a very good angle. And look at this. That was a whiffed block by Creed Humphrey, the center. But it didn't matter. McKinnon still got the marker. So now, from the 43, on the move, and again, 5th straight drive combined that the team has gotten into opposing territory. Here's a give. Pacheco going to get decked. And guess who? Aaron Donald again. Loss of 1. That's 2 rush for -5 for Isaiah Pacheco. Comes back in just to lose yardage. And Stafford liking what he's seeing from his defense. And Aaron Donald, again, they just do not cover him. They have left 99 with some open lanes at the quarterback and the running back. That has got to be noticed. And I'm sure Matt Nagy and Andy Reid are not liking that one bit. So now 2nd and 11 from the 43 after the loss of 1. Pressure's on. Quick pass. It's complete. There's Kelce. First catch. Spins away and gets 7. 3rd and 4. You're on the outskirts of field goal range for Harrison Butker. It would be a 54-yarder from here. He's hit from that far in the stadium when they played the Raiders earlier in the year, so he can hit it, but I'm sure you'd rather have a lead. 3rd and 4 now. Rams only send 4. Mahomes, late man now for the Rams, over the middle. It's Hardman inside the 5-yard line. And a big play from McCole Hardman sets up 1st and goal. A delayed blitz for the Rams does not pay off. They left the middle of the field open, and McCole Hardman rumbles for a big gain. Pick up a 34. Look at this, just a perfect post, and he had no one around him. A big-time tackle by the secondary, and Kansas City sets up at the 3. And they've wasted some good clock as well from the 3-yard line, 1st and goal. Mahomes, quick pass. It's caught for the touchdown. It's Kelce. One of the best duos in the postseason ever. Mahomes to Kelce for a 3-yard touchdown. And Kansas City recaptures the lead. The huge play to Hardman on 3rd. And it results in a Kelce score. Beautiful drive by Kansas City. Of course, they had their ups and downs with the running game. And again, I said it, you just need to trust Mahomes. He's your main guy. You're paying him all this money. He's won 2 Super Bowls. And they did. Found McCole Hardman and then Travis Kelce for the touchdown. They had the lead in the first. They've recaptured it in the second. 10-7. Chiefs again up by 3.
Nice ride.
It's the real deal. 100% electric.
It's the real deal.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course. Enjoy your coffee. Careful, it's hot.
Thanks.
Your dog's so cute.
Yeah.
Ooh, so adorable. Wow.
Right. We both know it's the man. Makes the clothes.
Come on.
You know, you look nice.
Okay. We done?
Hello, Mr. Walken. Does this table work for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did someone say yeah?
Don't you got somewhere to be?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's only one Christopher Walken and only one ultimate driving machine. The rest are just imitations.
Come on.
Late at night, we stumble through the city, acting like we know where to go. Standing there in the shadows, looking pretty, like your eyes have been laced with gold. Yeah. We are the lost ones, yeah, we are the ones that will always roll. All the time we feeling trapped and guilty, making deals the only way we know. We're coming alive, yeah, coming alive, coming alive.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 8 from Las Vegas, right here on ASC. The Chiefs lead 10-7 over the Rams. It's been pretty eventful so far if you're just now joining us. There's only been one punt in this game. It's been by Kansas City on their 3 drives. The Rams fumbled on their first, scored on their second. Butker kicks us away, and it will land in the end zone, and the Rams will take their touchback. So they had a great second drive, which capped off with the Skoranek touchdown. 5:05 to go in the half, and they get it to start the second. We'll see if they want to waste some time and maybe not give Kansas City a lot of it. A score makes it a 4-point game. As here's a give, and it is to Williams. He'll gain 5, or rather 4, and he'll set up 2nd and 6. 6 rush for Williams. As a notice as well, Kansas City using more of a 2-back system. The Rams relying heavily on Kyren Williams, who's had a much better day. He has more yards than both Kansas City running backs combined. And this Rams defensive line's been huge. Kansas City, on the other hand, been 50-50. That pressure rate that they're so good and they're so known for has not been that big of a factor. They send 4. Stafford with time again, going to fire, and it's another completion. And how about Demarcus Robinson making an impact in this game? The former Chief, 5 catches, 59 yards in this first half, and it puts the Rams at the 44. L'Jarius Sneed on the tackle. Good route by Robinson. Mentioned he's a Super Bowl champion. Beat the Rams in Super Bowl 4. Now he's on the opposing side playing the team that he played for just a couple years ago. 1st and 10. Play action now. Stafford looking, firing, and complete to an open man. And getting deep into Kansas City territory, it's Tutu Atwell. And how about the youngster? Had that huge game against the Lions, had that 49-yard touchdown, has a long gain here, and puts the Rams comfortably in field goal range. And that play action, of course, they were more West Coast with Goff, but they kind of adapted that East Coast style that Stafford's used to into this offense. And Tutu Atwell on the little post route, wide open. And now they're down to the 32. And again, 6th straight drive that the team's made it down to opposing territory. From the 32. Man in motion, Cooper Kupp coming across. Fake to him. They're going to give Williams in Kansas City. Does not buy it. Just a gain of 2. And there's that defensive line. Leo Chenal made the tackle. 2nd and 8 from the 30. And now that passing game for the Rams. Stafford 13 for 13. He's been on the money so far in this first half. Again, play action. Stafford looking long now. Plenty of time. Lets it fly for the end zone. It's caught for the touchdown. Oh, what a catch. Tutu Atwell. Unreal snag. And the Rams take the lead. Double covered, went up and made the play. Look at this. Unbelievable. Oh, what a catch. on Reed and Sneed, their two best defenders, Tutu Atwell, on a ball that was perfectly placed by Matthew Stafford. Way to have trust in your young receiver. And holy cow, what a play from Tutu Atwell just before the 2-minute warning. And Maher's kick is up and through, 14-10. A 5-play drive results in 7 for the Rams.
Thank you.
I didn't know you could get all this stuff on Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Gotta remember that.
Well, you know what they say. In order to remember something, you gotta forget something else. Make a little room.
And that's how I remember Uber Eats has coffee, by forgetting something else.
Have a seat.
A what?
Remember when you used to be a pepper lady?
Wasn't it the Cinnamon Sisters?
Basil babes?
Paprika Girls?
No, that's absurd.
Jen. Hey.
Okay.
Have we not?
Did someone doodle on my face?
I'm so glad I remembered Uber Eats has office supplies, but I feel like I forgot something.
Yeah.
So, is this having a seat?
No. It's not coming off!
Give me a hint.
Worked together for 10 years?
10 years.
Yeah.
You were great.
You still don't know, do you?
I don't.
Right.
Like I forget 10 years of my life.
I hate this town.
I hope I get to play the halftime show someday, man.
The unreal catch by Tutu Atwell has made this a 4-point game for the Rams. As now Richie James back to return for Kansas City. We'll see what they have after that. That one took the air out of a lot of Kansas City fans who showed up to this game. James to return from the 1, and he'll be shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line with 2:14 to go in the half. Just a reminder, coming up at the halftime shows, the Apple Music halftime show, Usher performing here in Super Bowl 8, but we still got 2:14 left in the half. As we'll see what Mahomes can do. Give him little time. He can turn nothing into something. As he's under center here. Gonna look to throw. Mahomes fires. It is incomplete. In and out of the hands of Rashee Rice. It was a tight play to make on the sideline with the defender. So 2nd and 10 with 2:10 left to go. And if you can at least get 3, no matter what the Rams do to start the second half, it will stay a 1-possession game. But remember, the Rams led for most of the Super Bowl in Super Bowl 4, and they could not win it. 2nd and 10, they're going to give it, and Pacheco's in the backfield. This Rams D-line has terrorized Isaiah Pacheco today. 3 rush for -8 yards. And it has been rough for this defense, or for this offense, rather, as we've reached the 2-minute warning, 14-10.
1,000 feet in the air when...
Excuse me, is there a doctor on the plane?
I'm a
The
doctor.
name's Umstick. Dr. Umstick. Get my bag. Stat. Sweet, creamy relief.
Am I gonna be okay?
I have no idea. I'm not a body doctor.
What? Where did you all get those?
Can somebody help me? I'm sorry about him.
Another day, another drumstick.
2 minutes to go here in the half. As a reminder, coming up at the break, the Apple Music halftime show featuring Usher. 3rd and 13. As now man in motion for Kansas City. Fake it. Give to Pacheco. Bounces off of Aaron Donald. Still going and finally wrapped up. And a timeout used by the Rams. A rare occasion of someone getting away from Aaron Donald today. As Pacheco got 8 yards back. So now he has 4 rush for 0 yards. An uncharacteristic Pacheco-like day. Had 115 against the Ravens in the divisional. Had about 70 against Buffalo, 0. As this Rams defense has came prepared. They're going to sub in here. 4th and 5. Tommy Townsend will punt this one away. It will land at the 25 and not going far. Well, the second effort got the Rams to the 32. He got 7 yards through all that contact. As Trimnell did good there, and it puts the Rams at the 32, so a decent chance to add more points on the board, as out comes Kyron Williams and the offense. 1:45 to go and 2 timeouts. Stafford 14 for 14 in this opening half. Going to look to try and stay that way. Going to throw 15 for 15 as the completion made on the far side. It is complete to Tyler Higbee, who picks up 3. The Rams are going to go slightly up tempo, also try and waste some time. Don't want to give Kansas City any chance to try and score some points. As now, 2nd and 7, they've allowed some time to run off, minute 20 and ticking. Stafford going to throw, fires, and it's complete and out of bounds. Goes Tyler Higbee, back-to-back catches, puts the Rams at the 42, and a smart move to get out of bounds, saves their timeouts, and stops the clock with a minute 15. So they went up-tempo there, paid off. We'll see if Kansas City has anything for them here. They need a stop. They cannot afford a touchdown. As now from the 42, Stafford going to throw. It's caught and getting a first down and just a little bit more. Demarcus Robinson's 6th catch as Stafford 17 for 17, most completions in a row in sim history and to start a game. There's never been an entire half where a quarterback had 0 incompletions, and this is why we talked about Matthew Stafford being, so good in the postseason because of moments like that. The Rams actually decided to take a timeout, up by 4. So, surprising they took it with a minute to go. They only got 1 timeout, so I'm sure they're just trying to take 3. Kansas City still has all 3 if they want to try and stop it. But the Rams at the 46, near field goal range, which is about the 40-yard line. Stafford going to throw. Pressure, gets it away, and it's complete, and that'll be another first down. And it'll be Kyron Williams with his 3rd catch. Solid gain of 11. And now 18 for 18 for Stafford. The clock will run. They will go hurry up. We'll see how much clock gets burned here. They only have 1 timeout. They can stop at once. 35, 34, ticking down. They're going to get it away. Stafford looking, firing, incomplete. His first incompletion of the game. Got 18 straight completions in there before finally that one did not meet the hands of a receiver. But it does stop the clock, so the Rams can kind of regroup here with 29 seconds to go. 2nd and 10 now from the 39. The 35, rather. Stafford going to throw. Again, he's had time all day. Going to hurl this one for the end zone. No one back there except for a Chief, and now it's 3rd and 10. The Rams, they've not been able to punt. They haven't punted all game. We'll see if they at least kick a field goal here. 3rd and 10. I got to be curious what they do here. If they run it just to take the points, or if they do want to, in fact, get the first down here. They are going to throw. Stafford, 5-man rush, fires, and it's incomplete. Believe the target was Demarcus Robinson. 4th and 10, and Kansas City gets the stop they needed. So the Rams will only go for 3 here, and that's massive for Kansas City, because if they can get a stop in the second half, then they're right back in this thing. So here's Maher from 52 to put the Rams up by 7. Kick is up. It is wide left. No good. Even better for Kansas City. The Rams don't score anything. Their second miscue of the day, the fumble by Skoranek, and the missed field goal now from Maher. So with 13 seconds in decent field position, Kansas City has all 3 timeouts from the 42-yard line. They've only got to go about 20 yards to get in field goal range for Butker. Mahomes fires, caught, and good yardage on the run. It's Hardman, who's down to the opposing 35, and a timeout. How about Mecole Hardman? 2 big plays in the second quarter. And with 7 seconds, you get time for 1 quick play before you got to call a timeout. And we've seen before quarterbacks hold on to the ball for too long and waste their opportunity. But from the 35, we'll see what they can do. 7 seconds and 2 timeouts. What do? Do they run or do they throw? They're going to throw. Mahomes fires. It's caught and getting down and burning a timeout with 2 seconds. Good job by Andy Reid to find the referee. And Kansas City will attempt a field goal. The play made by Rice. So the big play by Hardman and Rice will set up a field goal for Butker. And after what we just saw from Maher, nothing's guaranteed. This one will be from 43 to make it a 1-point game going into halftime. Butker 1 for 1 on the night. He'll be 2 for 2 right down the middle. 14-13. A very entertaining first half of Super Bowl VIII. And our first rematch of the Super Bowl in sim history sees the Rams up by 1. Kansas City, though, not going anywhere, but able to capitalize off the Rams' miscues. Let's send it down to the field for the Apple Music halftime show.